How's it going, everyone? Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about yet another stop sell, a safety recall, this time affecting the 2025 Honda Pilot. Does not seem to affect any other model on the Honda side, as well as any other year. So it seems to be isolated to the 2025 Honda Pilot, and it does affect all trims. Now, I'm not sure if all vehicles will be affected or a certain VIN range. Although if your vehicle is affected, you'll be notified a couple of different ways, including when you visit your local dealer. Now, this is something that shouldn't be happening, honestly, in my opinion. Just seems to be a little bit careless, but it is a safety recall, so we will talk about it, and Honda will take the proper needs and address it correctly. So essentially what is happening is the passenger side third row seatbelt may have been improperly routed, trapping and hiding the seatbelt latch plate and the seatbelt webbing behind the rear side liner panel, effectively not being able to use that seatbelt. So obviously, if you can't use the seatbelt, you're not going to be in there secured and safely. And in the event of an accident, obviously, bad things can happen. So in order for that not to happen, Honda is taking the proper measures to address this correctly. Now, visually, you could probably go ahead and take a look and make sure it is routed correctly. But eventually, you need to take this car into Honda for two reasons. A, to make sure nothing else is going on and it is 100% cleared by Honda technicians. And two, that you get waived off the list and you don't get contacted by Honda due to an open recall. So you need to do those two things regardless. If you wanted to take a quick look and see if your car is affected, to get there immediately, great. Regardless, try to get there as soon as possible if you are notified of this recall, because obviously it could be a safety issue. So once you bring your vehicle in, we're going to have to inspect it. If everything looks okay, then the recall stops there. You are set to go. Now, if we do find one that is routed incorrectly, now we have to remove the third row seat bottom. We have to remove the third row right seat and that quarter panel liner on the right side of the vehicle to effectively do what we need to do to get in there correctly. Additionally, we need to provide pictures of the VIN plate and of the seatbelt routed correctly at that point, and submit those to Honda so you could get cleared off the list and be good to go. Make sure everything is nice and safe for you guys there. Again, this shouldn't be happening. Seems a little bit careless, but it is something that they must have seen a pattern of, caught onto, or something along those lines. So we are here to go ahead and do that for you if needed. Doesn't seem to take a super long time. It pays about 0.6 in the event that it does need to be rerouted or whatnot. If it doesn't, it's just a 0.2. Now, that doesn't mean you're just going to be in there for 20 minutes or 30 minutes or 45 minutes. The whole procedure will probably take a little bit longer from you getting written up to your vehicle entering the shop, to getting the inspection done in the procedure, et cetera, et cetera. So expect 1 to 2 hours in most cases. If it just needs an inspection, maybe you'll be out of there a little bit quicker, but I would allow for 1 to 2 hours of visit time for the whole process to go down. So once we have final numbers, I'll update it in a thumbnail or the title somewhere. I don't know the exact how many vehicles are affected. It may be a very limited number. We're not sure yet. Once I do know those numbers, then I'll update it again so everybody can be as informed as possible. So that being said, I'll catch everyone on the next one.